Hi all, we're going to open this Icybox M.2 SSD heatsink. Let's see what's in the box. It's quite sturdily packed, so opening it requires a knife. Let's see. Neatly packed. Nothing falls out. We got an empty box. Let's check out the heatsink. Not too big, so it should fit. Yeah, right. You got a user manual. Let's see if it's actually a user manual and not just a leaflet with some pictures. There's two pads. Looks like they're quite the same thickness, so no difference there. Nice. And we got some rubber bands. I'm not sure if you can see this on camera. So let's start with the Icybox. I'm not sure if camera is picking this up, but you can see those dark spots. I'm not sure what it is, but it might be some sort of corrosion. Maybe not corrosion, but maybe some dirt that got onto the cooling element here. Ooh. Thermal pad is exactly the same size, but exactly the same size as the heatsink. So if you're not putting the thermal pad directly to the end of the heatsink, on the other side you have some left over. So in the future, when mounting, make sure the pad is exactly lined up with the heatsink. Let's see. Now we have to remove this one, this plastic, which will reveal a new adhesive. Yeah, it's an adhesive layer. We have to stick it onto the drive and then mount our rubber bands. Oh, they're here. Yeah, not sure, was out of image. Let's see what happens. Put it on the rubber bands and go all the way with this. rubber band. This will be the tricky bit. I hope it all goes well. And it mounts easily. Ouch. Get out of there. So here we have the heatsink installed on the SSD. I can see that this mount is higher than this SSD heatsink. So if everything is correctly installed, this SSD should be fine, or this heatsink should be fine in this laptop. Crossing fingers and continuing installation and tests. So physically, it looks okay. Let's see if I can get a better angle on this. Over here, it's almost perfect. I hope this is gonna close. Let's check it. Also bear in mind these heat sinks, they're in tiny spaces, they're turned upside down, and there are spaces where there is no or almost no airflow, which means that the cooling of these heat sinks is a bit hampered. It won't be as performant as you would put it in a normal PC system. It closed up perfectly, so putting in some screws. So for the 970, which is my boot drive, the IC dock will be a perfect solution.